Welcome back, lads and lassies. DualDEATHLucario here, and welcome back to some more Pokken Tournament. We are starting where we left off the other day, bodying this Pikachu Libre, and this man is very, very unsafe. Which is perfect for me, because unsafe Libres are the easiest to beat. Right there, unsafe move. Wild Charge. Or that. Okay. And he does that every time, and I drop the combo. Flying Dutchman? I don't think so. Who was it who coined that term, Flying Dutchman, for Libres at JX? It wasn't me. I have no idea who coined that term. I have no idea where I heard it from, and that's dead. Yeah, I noticed, if I'm +8 and I 5YY, my 5Y will snuff Libre's, Wild Charge. So maybe I can 5YY into Bone Rush instead of E-Speed in that situation. I mean, the E-Speed is to beat the thing, no? He's not learned. I'm getting out of the corner. Ah, I tried the 2X. I'm not mashing until you use that. Now I'm gonna mash. But I would call Snivy, so I want to pierce it. Ah, god, the extreme speed didn't come out that time. You saw my homing, come on. If I was Mewtwo, I'd Hyper Beam you so bad. He just does it! I could have held in that counter and just blown right through him. And he's got no buff, I'm just going for this. Wake up Wild Charge. Or wake up Flying Press. Works for me. I think it's technically Spark. And I think Flying Press is 80. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. The fact is, if you're Libre and you know that your opponent is, like, I was blocking a lot because I'm like, this guy keeps going for unsafe moves. Wild Charge and J. But you see, if you know your opponent is just going to respect you and hold block every time, you just start mashing with buttons that aren't unsafe. It's actually something that, it's the reason I lost at Worlds, it was Elm, and the moment he realised that I was respecting his Libre, because I'm used to Libres who just mash unsafe moves when minus. So the minute he realised I was just holding block when he was minus, expecting him to JA or Wild Charge, he just pressed other buttons. He pressed other buttons that I couldn't punish, that were safe, and he was just able to keep pressuring me. And then I lost the Wing Tide in the 1v1, so I think what I really need to improve on is my ability to fight disrespectful players, and I mean genuinely disrespectful players. Players who are just gonna mash safe moves. Like if I was a net play warrior, I would go E-Speed. But that's not safe on Lucario, so instead I'm gonna use counter, or 5YY since that is safe. 2Y, I'm not gonna use an unsafe move, and it sucks because my only example of an unsafe move is this one, even though it just worked. I'm gonna count in between stuff and be right back with the next opponent. Alright, we got him again. I really hope he blocks a charge 6x Oki, and then lets me, and then wild charges. So I can just test this. I might love it later, but it'd be interesting. No funny hamster ball? He's not respecting my field phase. He just done it! I was expecting another 6A. But it's net play, so I need to guess and not react. See, if I was Elm, he would have mashed homing, not counter. Because homing doesn't really keep up the pressure. It's not fast enough to do that. My E-Speed didn't come out. Because E-Speed is good because it works there. Nope. E-Speed is the button I should press there because it works, but not if the game just says no. No perfect block. He just walked up and grabbed. Don't know if he could have comboed me there. He went for a wild charge Oki. I could have just blocked and won. I could have just actually blocked his wild charge Oki. I don't think I could have killed him because I don't even think this will kill him because he's in rage. But that annoys me when people do unsafe Okis. I fucked that up. And this is a legit guess. It was a legit guess and he did wild charge. Again, if I blocked that, that's an example of bad RPSing. When you pick an option that, like, he could have picked 2Y, which is completely safe. And because he can special cancel 2Y, I have to respect it. Or 6Y. Because he can 6Y into Electro Web. But you can also 6Y into a Flying Press. So I can't just press. But instead he goes for an option that I would lose if I woke up and blocked. I can't duck that on reaction. Oh my god, my E-speed! I don't think he's reacting to my 6X, he's just doing Wake Up Wild Charge. And what was the point of that? Like, I genuinely don't understand his thought process. I almost comboed that. And I don't... Yeah, that just proves he's not reacting to my 6X Oki. He's just pressing Wake Up Wild Charge because he just wants to. Even Wild Charge Oki. I genuinely don't understand the thought process. If he was doing this completely randomly to a point it was throwing me off, fine. But it's not completely randomly. And he always picks the unsafe options. Like, he's not being random, he was being random in the first game, the first round, but now he's just being completely predictable by pressing the same button, and that doesn't work. Oh my god. Like, who grabs there? No one. Literally no one. I could have countered that. Do it again? Wild Charge? Or just get hit with Aura Sphere. Like, if you want to mix someone, like, look at me whenever I go for a 5Y Oki. I knock my opponent down with a Force Palm, I use Charge 6X, which means my 5Y will be perfectly meaty. Now, if they wake up and block my 5Y, it's safe. And I can go into a Force Palm if they let go of block. He's not going to rematch. But I can go into a Force Palm if he lets go of block. And even if he doesn't and keeps holding block, Force Palm is also safe. Or I can knock my opponent down and grab them instead. The wrong way to do it would be instead of 5Y, we go for E-speed. If my opponent wakes up and blocks that, I'm fucked. When you Oki someone, you want to do it safely. Another example is something like Charizard. Charizard, you can JY, you can 5Y. You do not want to go for Fire Punch Oki. Anything that... Or Suicune's a good example as well. You don't want to go for 6YY Oki because it's unsafe. You don't want to go for 4Y Oki. You want to go for the Oki option that is safe on block and rewarding on hit. With Lucario, I get a knockdown. And you might be wondering, in Lucario's case, why not 5X? Because 5X isn't special cancelable. If I'd done 5X against that Libre as an Oki, he would have woke up Wild Charge and destroyed me every time. But in this case, I can go for E-speed, and it'll beat Wild Charge. If I even input it correctly. Like there. If I press 5X as an Oki there, it's more rewarding, but it's also a lot more risky. Which is why I only do it when my opponent's in burst, and they're expecting a grab, and 5YY won't work because it's a light. Ah well. So I'll calm between stuff and be back with the next opponent. Oh my god. This is the guy who rage quit on us the other day. And we got that lovely God of War rage quit screen. Well, I do remember his strategy, but why is the field so big? That's not fair. I beat him by jumping last time, so he's just ready for that shit, but not ready enough. That's not how it works. Okay, let's go. Considering I grabbed him last time. Okay, trade. I'm expecting 6 save. Oh, that doesn't work. If I blocked that, he would have died. He only had 1 stored power, so that wouldn't have even worked. Yeah, Moonblast is minus 60, I looked up the other day. I can Bone Rush punish it. I can also just counter it on startup. But I don't do that typically because high level guards will cancel it. Alright, fair. I can still do this though. I need to stop doing that! Yep. I need to stop E-speeding whenever he does air counter. I don't care. I don't care. Because God of War's burst has a lot of invincibility, I'm just gonna block it. He's stop moon blasting. Not a combo, I just always mash there. I don't think that's even a punish. Of course, Palm. But we didn't get the flattering rage quit that time. But we did get the bullying. And once you figure out how God of War plays field phase, well, how God of War players play field phase, it's very easy to win. And of course, if God of War doesn't have burst, then she sucks. Didn't think so. Considering he rage quit on me the other day, I didn't think he would run back. Deary me. Alright, we played this guy the other day. He was Empoleon. I thought he would switch to HGSS. Maybe just likes playing Empoleon. It's just weird because I just play 3 characters. I don't really play anyone else unless I do daily challenge or I'm just feeling like it. And my secondary Shadow Mewtwo in this case is just as good as my main. Like I co-main Lucario Shadow Mewtwo. And I just have Mewtwo as my backup, but I don't really know what I can do to improve my Mewtwo. I think my Shadow Mewtwo and Lucario are fine. I was a bit too far away for him. That wasn't a punish. There was no way. That's our level 2. You can't wait, you can defog that. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't do that against Empoleon. Okay, that was an accident. I didn't actually mean that. Okay, fair enough. If I hold out to get Rachi... He's gonna go in. Big mistake. If I had ran in and immediately tried to homing him, I would have gotten hit with Dragonite there and probably died. Grabbing him would have worked. But waiting for him to press a button was the smartest thing to do there. Rachi. Meter. You're not gonna kill me right now. I can get not wanting to take the mix, but you are not going to kill me right now. Steel Wing hitbox wasn't out, so that worked. Fair. I don't think he even can punish that. I think it's too wide, doesn't reach. Ow. Ow. See, now I can burst, and I want to wait for Vachi to get a little closer. Oh shit, he's going to break my shield. Well, I don't have to take that now. See, I'm in Rage and with Jirachi, so he really just needs to run away, but I'm not gonna let him. I'm going in. He bursted way too early. Like, what is Empoleon's burst? 14 seconds? If I'm running away and at full health, you're not gonna kill me in 14 seconds. Even unless you force me to guess right, and I guess wrong every time. Unless you constantly mix me. Like, if you throw me in the field, then I can just alternatively run away. That's why you don't want to burst early. You want to save that shit. Like, sometimes I'll burst early when my health is still full, but it's simply because I don't want to guess. If there's... And normally it's against a character that I can die if I guess wrong against, like the champ. Or just lose a big chunk of my health for no reason. And I've got the resources. Resource management. Something that, when I was at Worlds and watching Mutator play Shadow Mewtwo, I loved it. Mutator is my favourite Shadow Mewtwo to watch, because his resource management with that character is on another level. I could have actually 5x'd him there, because Lucario can 5x off of JX. Oh, that was meant to be close. He can 5x off of JX. A lot of people think it's dependent on height, like the lower you do it, the more consistent it is, but it's based on where Lucario actually hits his opponent. If he hits their legs, it will work. If he doesn't, it's gonna go in. That's why you don't always want to go in. And if you do, just use Hydro Cannons sometimes. Oops. Yeah, that's a punish. See, I love anti-airing with V-Speed, but sometimes it's a big risk. I can burst to avoid Dragonite. Shit. Haha! I was right, he can't punish it! I don't know why I didn't E-Speed. I was right, he couldn't punish it! Oh, if I landed that though, I would have killed him. But I wasn't sure, I thought he would block the 6Y. That's not a punish, he's just not blocking. React to the 6X, it's 31 frames. If you see me charging it, do not wake up the buttons. Uh oh. Is that a punish? Yeah, there was no reason to go for the hard combo there. Because if I dropped it, he would have lived and popped burst, and then I would have had to use mine. But right now, I've got burst and Jirachi ready to go. And he is making the same mistake he did. Alright, you've got 14 seconds. 13 now because I've hit you. I would say about 5 seconds. Okay, you've done about half my health. But you're gonna have to contend with my burst later, and I have Rachi as well. I'm winning! You bursted far too early. Alright, what do you do now? I don't know if that was safe, but I got him anyway. Bursting way too early. Burst is one of the... Pokken Burst is one of the most powerful comeback mechanics I've seen in any fighting game. And I've played fucking Marvel 3, so I can tell you all about X Factor. But Pokken is very balanced compared to X Factor. It is your most important resource other than your health. You need to actually use it properly, not just activate it early on. I can't overstate how important Burst is. Alright, we'll get one more. Alrighty, so this is going to be our final game, so I want to say thank you all very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know with a like and a comment, that would be cool. If you want to see more Pokken Tournament DX action, I'm getting back into regular uploads, so hit that. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you in the next one, bye bye.
What are you trying to prove to me? And I know you know